Anthrax discography journey continues with the seventh studio album, Stomp 442. This is the follow up to Sound of White Noise, and the first album to feature Dan Spitz, who had left the band shortly after Sound of White Noise was released, and Paul Crook, as of right now, is the took over the lead guitar duties. Let's waste no time. Let's get right into this thing. We start off with track number one, Random Acts of Senseless Violence, to open up the album, and it's okay. Nothing horrible, also nothing really good. I think this song is pretty much filler. It doesn't really do much for me. But track two, the song Fueled, I think is actually pretty damn good, and I think this should have opened the album, because I think Fueled, just from the start, just pulls you right in. It's got that good crunchy guitar intro, and then it just builds from there, and it just goes fast and furious. It's kind of akin to Fueled by Metallica in a way, not just because they both got the same names in the title, but because they both got some good ferocity to them. So Fueled in my book should have opened up the album, but of course does not take away from the actual song, because Fueled is really good. Then we get to King Size, which actually features, with... What? Yeah, sorry. Then we get to King Size, which features Dimebag Darrell from Pantera. And King Size, decent song to follow up Fueled. No, it's not horrible. I like it. Dimebag Darrell's Dimebag Darrell, so his guitar playing is great as always, great. And, King Size is a pretty damn good song. Next track, which is Riding Shotgun, once again features Dimebag Darrell, and this one is not as good as King Size. I think Riding Shotgun is kind of forgettable, and it just isn't all that fantastic. Track 5, Perpetual Motion, which is another... Perpetual Motion, and filler. To me, this song is very filler. It's just the definition of filler. I don't even remember it. That's how much I didn't care for it at all. I don't remember this song whatsoever. To me, this song is just there, and it doesn't do a damn thing to elevate or decrease the album. It's just there. Then we get to the song In a Zone, and In a Zone, just like Perpetual Motion, it's okay. It's nothing fantastic. It's nothing horrible. The song Nothing, which is actually one of the lead singles off this album, and the song Nothing is nothing. I don't like it. It's okay. It's generic. It's nothing special. And you can clearly tell that Anthrax was going through the motions with this album, because you have even the songs that are good, they're really just there. We do get to track 8, which is American Pompeii, and, I'm not going to lie, I like American Pompeii. American Pompeii ain't that bad. I think it's pretty good. It has like a good intro by John Bush, and then, the instrumentation, is pretty solid throughout the song as well, and the lyricism is okay. So, American Pompeii gets a pass. Then we get to Drop the Ball, which is decent. It's not too bad, and it's a good solid follow-up to American Pompeii. Then we get the track Tester, and Tester, not gonna lie, Tester was actually pretty good. I think I could like a song like Tester. I was feeling the groove a little bit with this song, and I think a few more hearings, Tester could actually rise up in the ranks as a solid Anthrax song for me. But we get to the closer, which is called Bear. And this song, Bear, is the closest thing you'll ever get to Anthrax doing a grunge alternative rock inspired song. It's very mellow. It's very acoustic guitar heavy. And I actually like it. I think Bear is a really, really good track. It's the first time I've ever heard it. And for the second I heard it, I was like, I'm liking this. I'm digging this song. I'm digging this song a lot. So yeah, Bear, and then of course that features Charlie Benante doing the acoustic guitar, and Charlie Benante, who's also the drummer, is doing a pretty damn solid job playing the acoustic guitar for Bear. So yeah, to me, Bear is the highlight of the album. It actually stands out from the rest of the album just because it has a different sound than the rest of the generic metal that's on this album. All right, so that is my Speed review of Stomp 442. Saying it, this is a solid 5 out of 10. This is definitely not a strong album. It is definitely a poor follow up to Sound of White Noise, which I think was a fantastic album. And Stomp 442 has a handful of okay to good songs, but other than that, it's very forgettable. And it's pretty much like State of Euphoria all over again, where the band is just going through the motions, just churning out material to make a release date. I guess their contract was running up with it with the label, and they had to get something out just to save face. So I don't know. But anyway, yeah, Stomp 442 is a solid 5 out of 10. Forgettable. Handful of songs are good. Other than that, you can just skip this album. That is my opinion on this album. My name is AJ Legend. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you again next time.